Hola amigos, welcome back to my channel. Today we're once again reacting to what you guys put in the comments down below. So please remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and if there's anything you'd like me to react to next, please put it down in the comments below and I'll make sure I get to it as soon as I possibly can. But without any further ado, today we're reacting to Johnny Cash with the song A Boy Named Sue, live at San Quentin 1969. What a great year. But let's just see what Johnny Cash has for us today. Let's go.
Well, my daddy left home when I was 3, and he didn't leave much to Ma and me, just this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Now, I don't blame him because he run and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left, he went and named me Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean. My fists got hard, my wits got keen. Roamed from town to town to hide my shame. But I made me a vow to the moon and stars, I'd search the honky-tonks and bars and kill that man that gave me that awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg in mid-July, and I'd just hit town and my throat was dry. I thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. At an old saloon on a street of mud, there at a table, dealing stud, sat the dirty mangy dog that named me Sue. Well, I knew that snake was my own sweet dad from a worn-out picture that my mother had, and I knew that scar on his cheek and his evil eye. He was big and bent and gray and old, and I looked at him and my blood ran cold, and I said, "My name is Sue. How do you do? Are you gonna die?" Yeah, that's what I told him. Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes, and he went down, but to my surprise, he come up with a knife and cut off a piece of my ear. But I busted a chair right across his teeth, and we crashed through the wall and into the street, kicking and gouging in the mud and the blood and the beer. I tell you, I fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. I heard him laugh and then I heard him cuss, and he went for his gun. I pulled mine first. He stood there looking at me, and I saw him smile. He said, "Son, this world is rough, and if a man's gonna make it, he's gotta be tough. And I know I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I give you that name, and I said goodbye. I knew you'd have to get tough or die. And it's that name that helped to make you strong." Yeah. He said, "Now you just fought one hell of a fight, and I know you hate me and you got the right to kill me now, and I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in your guts and the spit in your eye, 'cause I'm the son of a bitch that named you Sue." Yeah, well, what could I do? What could I do? I got all choked up and I threw down my gun, called him a pa and he called me a son, and I come away with a different point of view. And I think about him now and then, every time I try and every time I win. And if I ever have a son, I think I'm gonna name him Bill or George, any damn thing, but Sue, I still ain't that name. Yeah.
Wow. What a great story. So the father named him Sue just so that he would get strong, because otherwise he would die. Wow. I also really like the style of this song, where he's kind of singing and just talking at the same time. It's not very common that I see this type of style, but I really enjoyed it. Also very funny and very good storytelling. I was quite engaged. I want to read some of the comments. Johnny Cash is absolutely one of the greatest. Let me see. God bless Johnny Cash for putting a smile on the faces of so many regardless of their situation. He judged no one and gave countless people so much joy. It looked like it was, I'm not sure, but was this a prison or I'm not sure. It looked like the audience had all kind of uniforms, so I'm not sure if this was a prison. I like how Johnny actually gave a fuck about the people that the population didn't care about, like the prisoners. Truly a good man. Okay, so it does look like it was prisoners. Easily his best performance of this song. You can tell he's having so much fun all the way through. And also the audience is having so much fun all the way through, so I enjoyed that. Amazing performance by a brilliant saint of a man. It's touching to see all of those forlorn prisoners light up like innocent children. What a beautiful soul that was Johnny Cash. That was back when country music wasn't drunk on a plane or driving my tractor. I don't know those songs. Johnny Cash playing live for the prisoners from whom the rest of the world chose to forget. God bless Johnny, whom through all his trails of life preached the love of Christ to his dying day. That fact that he was just reading this song and it had never been played before is even more amazing when you watch him and his band try and work it out. They just went in there with the lyrics, not really even intending to play it. Oh, I didn't know that. So this was the very first time this song was played. Maybe they were trying it out on the prisoners to see if they liked them. Johnny Cash was a very good, kind man. Those prisoners know he doesn't look down on them, and they're grinning like children. Very moving. And to me, one of my favorite songs of all time is I Did It My Way, but it is together with Hurt, which is by Johnny Cash. So those two songs I really recommend. I did it my way, I hurt myself today. Johnny Cash knew my grandma and had a profound influence on my family. Wow. I love his voice, a great song written by the great Shel Silverstein. It's classic, one of the songs Johnny Cash ever did. One of the best songs Johnny Cash ever did. Great story song and lots of fun to listen to. Alright, I guess that is it for today's video. Everyone in the comments agrees that Johnny Cash is an absolute legend of a man and also a saint of a man for playing for these prisoners without looking down on them. So I guess that is it. As usual, if there is anything you'd like me to react to next, please put it down in the comments below and I'll make sure I get to it as soon as I possibly can. But without any further ado, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Don't name your boys Sue. I love you and I will. See you next time. Bye.